Hey, what's up everybody? So you know, I'm here in Cleveland, Texas with my boy Raul, QBN Kennels. You know, y'all seen him on YouTube, making all them informational videos. Man, we came to do an interview outside, but look at the weather, man. It's pouring like crazy. You can see all the green grass behind us, rain coming down. That's why it's so green here.
Yes, sir.
And so we're probably gonna head inside, do a little interview inside, and just continue to give y'all some more footage. Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Dust from Big Time Bullies. I told y'all I was gonna be collaborating with a lot of different breeders all over. So right now I traveled all the way to Texas to meet up with Raul from QBN Kennels. We're gonna do a nice little interview. Man, let's get into it and hear what he has to say.
All right, well, my name is Raul Fagundes. I'm over here in Cleveland, Texas. I've been an American Bully XL breeder now for about 5.5 years, going on to 6. About 7 years ago, my wife and I decided I wanted to breed. I had bred about 10 years ago, Old English Bulldogs. Didn't necessarily like breeding them, man, because all the health issues.
Right.
And so long story short, I started seeing this new breed and just started catching my eye, and I started getting more and more involved with it. So we moved over here to Texas. We bought our first American Bully, and like I said in one of my videos here recently, within 2 months, I was sold, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we had kennels up, we were setting everything up, yeah. When I first started, I wanted to have a common denominator amongst all my dogs, right? So I decided I wanted to go with terrorist threats. Okay, so if you look in the lineage in all of my dogs, you're going to find them as either a grandfather or a great-grandfather. You know, so obviously we're running Razor's Edge. We're also running, we have some BGK blood. We have some Iron Cross blood as well. That's what I started out with. You know, we got quite a few dogs, but I will tell you, we also have dogs outside of our yard. When I first got my dogs, they were registered pit bull through the UKC. And I went ahead and did the transition with all my dogs. Yeah, I lost the purple ribbon and all that. It didn't matter. I switched everybody over to American Bully on the UKC side, and obviously they're ABKC. Challenges are many. I guess that's been one of my things with the videos that we make is simply the education, I guess. It comes through a lot of experience and a lot of heartaches, especially when you're brand new. We've been patient in our breeding process, so we've hit hurdles, and obviously we've corrected them as we go along. Things such as when I first moved here, I'll give you an example. The weather of the area that you have an American Bully is real important. They usually are best between 85 degrees and 55 degrees. If you've lived anywhere near or around Houston area, we get extreme weather. When it gets hot, I've had it register here in my house up to 112 degrees. That sort of thing. Also, we're in the rainy season right now. As soon as the rain goes away, mosquitoes are coming out. So the way that I deworm my dogs is real important so they don't get heartworm. So there's a lot, you know, that goes to it, man. Yeah. You know, I get a lot of new breeders asking me like, hey, as a new breeder, what do you recommend? Well, it's really the essentials. And I have to do it daily just like anybody else. And it's a routine. My dogs have a routine. How you set up your routines is, I think, the most essential thing for a breeder. I've had quite a few people ask me about that. You know, hey, you know, do you do shows? Why are you not in shows? Well, first, man, it's a matter of time. If you're breeding with the amount of dogs I got and whatnot, it takes a toll on you as far as time. I dedicate easily 5 to 6 hours to my dogs on a daily basis, and that's without counting when they're in heat or when they're dropping puppies and we have litters. So you can only imagine when that comes into play, how much time, you know, gets taken away. So what people don't understand is if you want to show, you actually got to put time into it. You got to train your dogs. Like, you know, you got to do stack training. You got to take them out to Home Depot, let them get used to a large crowd, let them get used to an overhead speaker, You know, all these components comes into it. Definitely, I'm going to be looking for a handler that's going to start putting my dogs in the ring. It's not that I want to shy away from it. It's mostly that the time that I spend with the breeding really doesn't allow me to go out there and show properly. Even though they're not made to be security dogs or made to be like herding dogs, I'm convinced that you could pretty much train them to do anything.
Right.
They're very flexible. They're very understanding of you. I could tell you, man, like 5 years ago, it was nothing but a hype game. And I still feel that the hype game is still there.
Right.
But I feel that people have gotten educated to a certain extent. I could tell you this guy that just bought a dog from me and picked up, you know, his words were, dude, ever since I watched your videos, I can never see the Bullies the same. Pretty much what you're getting is 100% Raul, 100% QBN. We don't sugarcoat it, you know, whether it's a live, because I do lives on every Monday. I try to throw something out there that is not just entertaining, but it's also educational. Because like I said, my apport is to try to improve this breed. And if I'm able to show you what East-West is, if I'm able to show you what a high rear is, if I'm able to show you these things, when it's time for you to buy, you're going to force that breeder to raise their game. So I'm hoping that that's what I'm able to transmit. You know, I guess what every breeder's plan is. We're a work in progress.
Right.
I feel that there's always something that you should be able to improve. Right now, I can tell you we're working on bringing in some Merles. Right. I kind of feel that a yard, you always have to be dynamic. So right now we're bringing in that girth. Maybe in the future, I want to take the girth out and bring something else. You know, you don't know. A big name is a brand, and brand is recognized, okay? And I don't want to necessarily hit kennels on that or talk down on the kennel on that. You know, QBN K's got a name as well. But what I'm trying to tell you is when you're going to buy a dog off of QBN K, make sure you're buying a dog that's clean and correct. Don't just buy it off of just QBN K.
Man, it's like swampland out here, man.
Yeah, bro. Okay, Mom, I got you. Fireball. Come here. Come here, Bubba. Give me your toy. All right, so pretty much this is Lava right here. This is my girl Callie, her sister. This right here is 305, 8 months old. My boy. And this is the future QBN right here, man. I mean, we got other pups, but definitely these three are gonna be foundations. Just the way she stands, the way she carries herself, how correct she is. Just everything, man. Nice tight front paws. She got her mom's chest and shoulder. Now it's just a matter of letting her grow. Yeah. I love her ears. She got them rose ears. I wouldn't cut her ears. We're about her owner wants to cut them, but I probably wouldn't. They're not that floppy. But yeah, man.
With Raul, man, he just put me up on all kinds of game. You know, let me spend the day with him and his family. Went out to his property. Seeing how he's caring for his dogs, new pups, older dogs. He got it all, you know. He knows what to look for. He, like I said, he just put me up on game, man, and I appreciate you letting me spend the day with you, man, and coming out. I hope we can collab in the future. Like I said, y'all continue to support this man. He's putting out all this free knowledge for us. He does charge for his consultations, but I'm telling you right now, it's well worth it. I don't know a guy out there right now with more knowledge than this guy. I've been picking his brain all day long and just continue to ask him questions. I might have been getting on his nerves, but
man, it's fun. It's fun.
just asking.
I can talk dog all day, bro.
Yeah, just asking questions, man. That's why I tell breeders out there all the time, especially if you're a new breeder, don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't have a big ego and think that you know everything. There's plenty of breeders out here that are willing to share the information. There's some that won't, but there's more that will. So, because at the end of the day, we all love bullies. Don't matter what type of bully you got. Just try to do the right thing, contribute to the breed. And we gonna end it like that, man. I appreciate you again, bro.
Oh, same here, brother.
And we'll link up soon. So, Big Time Bullies.
QBN K.
QBN K. We out of here, man. Peace.